No intro. No nothing. No nothing. Because I'm dead inside. Genuinely dead inside. I'm absolutely seething at that performance. Absolutely infuriating. Infuriating. I was ready to leave that game at 55 minutes and I didn't even go. I was ready to get up and go back to London and I'm already in London. That's how angry and how shocking that was. Having to watch that was a chore. I think that was the worst performance of the season. Maybe the Newcastle one, maybe I'm not giving that game enough credit. Maybe that was our worst. But this is, I actually, no, I can't say anything was worse than that. It is at least level with it. I think that was a capitulation. That I just watched was an absolute annihilation. I'm actually kind of upset that we didn't lose by more. And you might think I'm crazy. You honestly might think I'm crazy right now. But I'm actually upset we didn't lose by more. We deserved to get absolutely pummeled 4 or 5-0 in that game. And I wish we did. Because maybe then the alarm bells would have gone off. Because that performance there is a genuine disgrace. Genuine disgrace. I come into this game with not too much confidence, but optimism. Because I said, you know what, there's no way, at least from a footballing aspect, we are not going to play well in this game. Because I've watched Manchester United this season, they've not played well. I will not again this season say we are better than Manchester United. I refuse. I apologise. You know what, I'm sorry. This is an apology, a statement. I wish I had a script. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for saying that we're going to qualify for the Champions League. We're not going to qualify for the Champions League. That's dead. That is dead. It's taken me too long to come to that realisation, but here we are. I tried to hold out. It's the 6th of December. I thought there's too much of the season left. Nope, not qualifying for shit. Top 5 coefficient, fuck all of that. Not happening. So we can scrap that. European football, Europa League, hanging by a thread. Hanging by a thread. Hanging by a thread. This team and that performance has just changed my whole perspective on life in general. I am not going to say, I'm not even going to utter the words Manchester United again this season. I'm embarrassed. If I do so again, I will go bald. If I say that my team are better than United again, I will go bald. I make that promise to you. I am so sorry. Those combined 11s before the game, people were getting angry because we couldn't get more players in the team. People were going at me on Twitter. We didn't get more players in the team. What, only 9? The audacity. We all need to take a long look in the mirror. I can't lie, me included. Because we don't deserve shit. We don't deserve shit, bruv. I'm sorry. We don't deserve to have that many players in that team. I'm sorry. We completely dominated it. Completely dominated that combined 11 before games. You go and look around social media, we're dominating all of them. For what? For that performance. Bare minimum, you should be playing better than the team that you're so-called dominating. Better than. Nah, bruv. Absolute disgrace. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely incredible. You know, sometimes I can't even say you have to laugh or you'll cry, because this is not a laughing matter. I'm smiling because I'm so angry. Put it like that. I'm smiling because I'm so angry. That's what this is now. The only player that I'm going to exclude from this conversation or exclude from this cussing is Sanchez. He made so many saves. Distribution wise, average or poor again, right? Giving the ball away, cool. But he was just part of the team at that point because everybody was crap on the ball. But in terms of making saves, fair enough. You actually stopped this from being an embarrassment. But I wish you didn't. I wish you had not had a good performance in terms of your saving, because I wish we had got absolutely clapped. I wish we had got absolutely sliced, diced, fried, flipped, fried. I don't give a fuck. I wish we had got absolutely pummeled, because that would be a fairer reflection of what I just watched. I said it in the second half, with the dog shit that I'm watching, I don't even care if we equalise, because I am still going to say the same shit that I was going to say if we lost. I was waiting for that game to end at 55 minutes. I actually feel ill. I feel sick to my stomach that I had to consume that content. I could have done so many other things this evening. That was criminal to have to watch that. I wouldn't even do it as a forfeit. I wouldn't even watch that back if I had to. If I had to analyse that back, I would never watch that game again, ever. I would never sit down and watch that 90-minute again. I'm not even watching the highlights. I'm not watching a single shred of that game back, because from start to finish, this team, in every single department, were horrendous. I can start with the defence. I can start with the lack of ability to keep the ball in the first half. This team, for only a 5-minute spell, were able to keep the ball and look like a half-decent football club. They were giving the ball away, chucking it away. Couldn't string 2, 3, 4, 5 passes together. Embarrassing. When you've got players like Silva, who is good on the ball, Colwell, meant to be one of the best young ball-playing centre-backs in this league. You've got Caicedo, come from Brighton, Enzo. How can we not keep the ball? How is that possible to be so shit on the ball? People are not showing for the ball, not giving an option to whoever's in possession receiving. So they're holding on the ball for too long. Happened to Palmer numerous times. He was poor today, regardless of the goal. He was poor. Everybody just stank, man. Everybody just stank. Honestly, you could have taken a shit in the room and it would have smelled better. Honestly, it was absolutely horrendous. Horrendous. How can we be that shit? How can we be that bad? Not a single thing did we do well today. On the ball, horrendous. The midfield, Caicedo and Enzo, did you not even play? Did you not even play 200+ million worth of midfield? Fucking atrocious. No, you don't have any sort of, you didn't put your stamp on that game at all. You were absolutely run ragged in there. You didn't stop a single attack. You didn't make a tackle and an interception. I don't give a shit what the SofaScore stats say. I didn't see shit. There was no bite in that midfield. There was nothing. Just bypassed. Constantly wide open in the first half. Man United just running a train on us, bro. Every single time they came forward, they just went straight through the middle or round the sides. It didn't matter. They could go round the sides. They could cross the ball. 3 headers again today for McTominay. Absolute kamikaze in the box, bundling the ball away. Silva had to do some random FIFA skill move to keep the ball from going out of the back of the net at one point. We're having to defend literally in the 6, not even in the 6-yard box, bro. We're defending in the goalkeeper's box. We are literally on the fringes, on the edge, constantly. Overloads out wide, not tracking runners, can't keep the ball, no positional awareness in the middle. Bruno Fernandes had so much time and space today. I swear to God, you would have thought this was some sort of kickabout at the park. This guy had so much time and space. If Man United had found him more often, he would have killed us himself. He would have killed us himself. And we're so lucky that Man United didn't take their chances. They were doing their best impression of us. The amount of chances they missed. Højlund had a chance. Garnacho had chances. Anthony had chances. Oh, we're so lucky. But I don't wish for that. I wish for the battering that we deserved. I ain't going for a single stat. I'm not going for a single quote because I'm going to do that, sadly, unfortunately, tomorrow in a special takeaway. What can we take away from that game? Oh, Lord. I'm going to do that tomorrow with a clearer head. Will I even be composed? My head will still be probably hot. My head will still be on Mars. 100%. So we're not defending crosses now, right? So defensively, we can't defend crosses. We're weak and spineless, right? We can't defend in the center of the pitch. We're not winning the ball. Our tackling technique is still absolutely dog shit. Giving away that penalty. Enzo, what are you doing? We're lucky that he didn't convert. We're lucky. Studs down onto the player. How many times are we going to see it this season? Just in general. What happened to just getting a toe on it? Having some sort of technique and some sort of calm head about you, especially in the penalty box. Tackling techniques in the floor, disciplines on the floor this season. Cards are getting stacked up like crazy, like this is Christmas, bruv. Maybe Christmas came early for us, bruv. Maybe it did with the amount of fucking cards that I see. Reds, yellows. Fucking, you might even go to another sport and go and catch an orange card, bruv. You lot are catching all these cards. I'm telling you right now, defensively, this team cannot do a single thing correctly. It doesn't matter if it's set pieces, it doesn't matter if it's fucking wide areas, tracking runners, it doesn't matter if it's in the middle, it doesn't matter if it's fucking centre-backs, individual errors, it doesn't matter if it's fucking, even build-up play today was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous build-up play. Like I said, people are not showing for the ball. We don't even look like we even know what we're trying to do build-up wise. There's no organisation, there's no structure. We got pressed into oblivion. And then we don't even use our heads sometimes to just go long because no one's potentially going to hold the ball up. So we just keep playing and playing and playing. I can't even think of a time where we played and actually got out and actually we got something out of it. Just constantly turning over the ball all the time, time and time again, turning over the ball. Ridiculous. And then when we go to the forwards, oh my. First half, because the second half, there was no forward. There was no forward. We didn't do anything in the second half. So there's no point talking about what we did going forward there. In the first half though, chances galore we're just missing. And you know what's funny? We're like 6-0 down on corners. We're definitely getting obliterated on the XG. We're getting obliterated on shots and all that. But we're still actually having chances. And this team, in 3v1 situations, in 2v3 situations, in 4v2 situations, they're fucking still having issues, even getting shots on goal. You lot are not weighting your passes correctly. You lot are not taking the touch that you need to take. The amount of times Palmer lost the ball today. I've never seen him turn over the ball that often than he did today. Half of the time because there was the lack of options, but also just because the touch was poor. Mudryk, you got 1 assist, great. That was nice. That was the only thing today that I can look at and say, well done. Everything else was a calamity. Your shots, in training, you're smacking all these balls in corners. What's going on in the pitch? The finishing. You had chances to put that ball in the back of the net today. Jackson, he set up one chance for Mudryk. He might have done something else. I don't know. I can't see straight. But, and that's not because of my eye condition. I genuinely can't see straight. I wish I had some alcohol in my system. I'm telling you. Jackson, brother, the chance that you had, Sterling 2v1 on the keeper again. I never thought I would have seen the day. It's like I'm back in Bournemouth. My heavens. Take your chances. That free header. Lord have mercy, brother. Over the bar. This team today, you have made me apologize. You've made me reflect and say, do you know what? Calm. Fair enough. I'm done with the United talk. I'm done with the 5 positions and coefficient talk. I'm done. Yeah, I'm hanging up all that shit. One game at a time. And you know what? I don't even know if I want to see the game. I was looking forward to the games. After that, it's getting a bit touchy. I'm not sure if I really want to watch the team no more. We're going to have to, because that's what we signed up for. But I'm not really looking forward to the games after that one. You lot really need to, because you need to spin this. You need to spin this back around, because I'm not fucking with that performance at all. The way that you guys just gave nothing to the game. You didn't show any ounce of quality. It may as well have been a League One team out there. Genuinely, may as well have been a 3 o'clock kickoff. Because I felt like I was watching Grimsby. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was watching Accrington Stanley. I may as well. Because obviously we know that when the teams ain't televised, we know that we're going to go to those games, right? That's what it's all about. Yeah, the football pyramid, bruv. We saw it today. We fucking saw it today. I'm telling you. Even when we equalised, I said we are lucky. We're lucky. And the second half, a draw was no good, by the way. So like I said, I didn't care. You're either winning or you're not. Man United, every game this season, they've either won or they've lost. So you either win or you lose. Your choice. But I don't need a draw. A draw doesn't do shit for me. We are 10th. We need to win games now. We need to win games now. We need to accumulate points now. We are going to get cut adrift. Aston Villa have just beaten City. They have probably just confirmed that they're finishing above us. I'm not going to lie to you. Because the point sway is wild. So yes, they have. No, fucking sorry. My bad. Again, I'll apologise to you guys. How many times have I gone through this? We are going to finish behind Aston Villa this season. Deep that. Tottenham. If they get their players back, they make their signings the way they've played this season. Long day. Bro, we are already crystally clear. Newcastle, we are crystally clear to be in a very bad position. I'm not going to lie. It's looking long. You are only just about looking like that I can pray for a scumbag in of a Europa League place at best. And even that, when I really add up all the teams, it's probably not even doable. This lot are really taking the piss now. You can't lose this game to that Man United team. I don't want to hear Gallagher's not available. I don't want to hear Nkuku. I don't want to hear fucking Nkuku's name again until I see him on the football pitch. All of this is excuse. We had 2 clear starters, starting quality players at max 3 missing from that side today, right? We didn't have Reece James starting. He came on. Awful. Didn't do shit off the bench. My heavens. Didn't do nothing. If that was the performance to rise, well, brother, we won't have cake. We won't have the ingredients, because there's clearly no flour, there's no eggs, there's no nothing, bruv. We're missing all the ingredients. You did not rise. So that performance was just null and void. He didn't start for the knee injury or whatever. I don't know at this point. I'm sick of it, right? So that performance when you came on, you didn't offer anything. I didn't even see us go down the right hand side once. I didn't even see him cross the wall or shoot once. Nothing. Didn't see shit. So that's not even important. But Outside of those, outside of James and Nkunku, you can make a stretch for Fofana. We don't know how he's going to recover from the injury. I don't want to hear it. But that team, there's too much there. Or is there? Maybe there isn't. This is what we have to discuss. Maybe we overrating this lot. Maybe we are. Maybe we are. Because I thought that team that went out today, when that starting 11 was going to be able to provide at least a performance. And then, yes, I might look at the finishing is dead again and we don't win because we didn't take our chances, or there's an individual error from one person, so we end up costing ourselves a goal. But performance-wise, playing-wise, possession, keeping it, creating, doing things, I thought, yeah, we're going to see something. Nope, didn't see nothing. Pochettino, brother, listen, the bench that you had today was pointless, right? I'm not looking to the bench to change the game. I knew that starting 11 had to get the job done. I'm not looking at Broja versus Jackson and thinking the world is going to change. I'm not looking at Maatsen coming on thinking the world is going to change. I'm not looking at Washington or Alex Motos or Leo or any of these Decanios. I'm not looking at none of these benches, bruv. These bench brothers in that team today and thinking you're going to change the world. But that starting 11 has got to perform better than that. And you have to take responsibility for that defence. I'm sorry. I've seen my team miss chances and I can say, cool, that's on them. But as a collective, structurally, there is something wrong with this team. You cannot concede the amount of goals and the amount of chances we're conceding and not fix that. You have to do something. I don't know what you're going to do, but you must. Because structurally, in build-up and off the ball, this team is absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I've seen teams not have a 6. I don't want to hear, oh, Caicedo might be an 8. I don't give a shit. I've seen Liverpool with McAllister at the 6 and not look as bad as that at times this season. No, bro. The composition is wrong. the composition, the structure, it's wrong. Something is wrong. There's something very wrong with the way we are constructed, conformed. Because that there was a class. Just play through us like this. Knife through butter. The curtains are on the wall. Yeah? The curtains are on the wall. Yeah, I'm going to get blamed tomorrow, but what can we do? What can we do? You back your team and this is what happens, bruv. Shambles. Absolute shambles.